So, the second league started. Yes, I would like to play first. This guy often plays like Blood Moon decks, so this might be a risky keep. But I think, yeah, in the blind, I'd probably want to keep this. Actually, it's also really weak to Wasteland. And like to Blood Moon, like we will use our Utopia Sprawl if we get Blood Moon, so that's kind of shitty. So let's hope we do not get Blood Moon or Wastelanded. I should have been more careful. Like I know this guy often plays Blood Moon decks, so being weak to both Blood Moon and Wasteland definitely mean I should have mulliganed this. This is a Chandra, we're probably dead. Oh, it's Goth. You're probably dead as well. Even if we draw a basic forest, like we're taking 6 damage a turn, so we're dead in 3. Huh. I guess I can keep playing, but I don't think I can draw anything to get out of this. Sure. Okay. What do we want here? We want Rex Sage, yes, we want Aura of Silence. I think Abrupt Decay will be hard to cast, but we might be able to cast it off a Abundant Growth or something. Caracas seems mediocre. They probably also play Chalices, so maybe I want to cut down on some 1 mana enchantments. Like Elfin Grass, they do have a lot of mana and they do have Chalice, so I'm just gonna keep in 2 for cycling purposes. Nope. No green mana. Yeah, this hand is fine. I mean, we don't die to Chalice or Blood Moon, and we have turn 2 Sylvan Library. Unless they go like Trinity Sphere. So yes, I want to have that. Signal Spirit Guide. Oh, Trinisphere. That's why do I keep predicting my opponent's plays and then I get wrecked by them? Maybe I should predict them having nothing or something. Blood Moon is actually really good here because it turns on our Serra Sanctum. So now we can play this. I think I actually start with Presence here. Sure. Here I want to drop Library. It will still be legendary, unfortunately, so Chandra, sure. I guess I start with Oblivion winning the Chandra, because as soon as it reaches its emblem, we're quite dead. Oh, actually I don't have white mana here, because of... so I need to put Utopia Sprawl somewhere first. And only then... Or I could Rex Sage a Trinisphere, then Utopia Sprawl a Forest. I can lose my Serra Sanctum, that's fine. Yeah, I think the Trinisphere is most annoying here right now, like more annoying than the Blood Moon. So Rex Sage the Trinisphere. Because that's the thing that prevents us from casting multiple spells a turn. I put the Utopia Sprawl on white. Hazard Fervent. He does not have the 4th mana for it. Okay. It's fortunate. Ooh. Definitely blocking this. Like, otherwise it becomes like an Eidolon of the Great Revel. Yes, I want to use it. Put back, I don't know, this. Probably the forest, because I'm just gonna draw it off my wild growth trigger. I think I want Oblivion Ring, because then I still have 2 mana for Silver Library. I don't need the second library actually, but So I need to Oblivion Ring the Chandra, because it's gonna deal us a lot of damage. Then actually 2 Silver Library are not the worst, because if you pay life for extra cards here, then you can see more cards. And you can still put back the cards you drew off this one with the second one. Chaos Warp on Oblivion Ring, okay. Reveals Abundant Growth. Put it on here. That's funny. At least we get a draw trigger. And we still have a cast out for the Chandra, so. But if we pay for life here, we're gonna lose to the Magus of the Moon. Just use Silver Library. I guess I don't really need these. I need to start with... I mean, I could start with playing Abundant Growth. And then I need to play Cast Out first. Just to get rid of the Chandra. Like, to make sure we have enough mana for killing Chandra. And then I will have 2 mana left. So I could play Argothian first to draw like 1 more card, right? Yeah. Cast. Put it on Chandra. We can still use this as a blocker if it's necessary. And we do have enough Abundant Growth to actually decay the Magus and then Aura silence the Blood Moon if we really want to. Oh wait, I thought I wanted to block, right? Yeah, crap. Now I need to deal with the Chandra a different way. I could bounce the cast out with my Words of Wind. Then his Chandra returns. He has to pick one of them and then I can replay it, right? Yeah, so I put on top. Put on top. Question is whether I have enough mana for that, and I think I don't. But I can try. Like, I should have blocked this guy, definitely. So let's see, I tap this for blue. Something else. Is this targeted? Target, yeah, I don't think that's the reason to board in ley lines. So I will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana left. So I won't be able to activate this and bounce the Chandra. I think I will be 1 mana short to do the thing I wanted to do. One, two, three, 4. And I need 5 mana. Actually, I need 6 mana to do this, right? Yeah. Yeah, I need to start with Elephant Grass. Ooh, wait, could I bounce the Wild Growth here? I think I'm gonna try. Like, just recuperate the Wild Growth. Never know if that's gonna give me a little bit more mana. Or it should be mana neutral at least. Yeah, only if he like bounces both these moons and we unlock another Serra Sanctum or something. I think that would be the only way. See, this is mana neutral at least. So I can play it here. But then we'll have 1, 2, 3 mana. I can bounce my cast out, but that's not gonna do anything. So let's put the Dupiaspal on here. Let's see what he bounces and make our decisions based on that. We already have an abundant in hand. I bounce the Sylvan something. We were close, but I think I screwed it up. Maybe I should have started doing abundant growth immediately and bounce all the permanents. Yeah, I think he would always have left his Chandra. So yeah, we're gonna lose here to his Chandra. That's unfortunate. Yes, I want to play first. And I want to keep this. Like without the sprawl it would have been not so good, because of Serra Sanctum not making any mana. And I want to have as much green mana as possible to start with. Green. Lands. It could be... Oh, that's it's very bad for us. Because it actually takes away 2 mana for our next turn. The only way to do anything this turn is by playing this into a wasteland. At least we'll have a Sylvan Library up, so... Reportation for Wasteland, sure. So we'll be drawing potentially 3 cards a turn, so that's fine with me. Ooh, okay, now it's... He probably did get a life from the loam, so he's gonna get back his Ghost Quarter. I think I have to keep all of these. Just to dig closer to another land. At least he's not gonna be able to Ghost Quarter us this turn if he has loam. Yes, use Sylvan Library. Put this on top. Keep this. I feel like I could be playing Wild Growth here on the Tropical, because he's only going to be able to Wasteland or Ghost Quarter us. So like, if you put it on here, we make his Ghost Quarter a lot better, and if we put it on here, we'll be left with 2 mana next turn anyway. So, we start with Candelabra. If we put Wild Growth on here, we'll have 2 mana, we'll have 4 mana. We don't get to draw extra cards. So I think I'm keeping this Wild Growth here for now. Like by playing the UG Enchantress first, we get to draw 1 more card. So yes, Elephant Grass or lose. Yeah, we're gonna dig as deep as possible. Start by playing Utopia Sprawl here. I guess for green. Ooh, cast out could actually be okay here, like we just kill his token, right? And Elephant Grass. Can we play both of these? 3 mana, 1 mana, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll have 6 mana. So I have this for white. I play Elephant Grass. And then I untap my lands again. I think I'm gonna play it safe and just end of turn take his Merit Lage with a cast out. Yeah, this is one of the reasons why the flash could be relevant. Let's see, okay, tap for white and tap both of these. See, tap for more. Alrighty. Oh, I could actually have played the Argothian still in my turn. Yeah, I could have, like if I were greedier, I could have seen the line maybe, but I just wanted to play it as safe as possible. So our opponent can still wasteland Ghost Squadrons out of the game here. I mean, that doesn't change anything about the Argothian, of course, but like we're still not close to winning this game, I think. He does not loam? Oh, he didn't dredge the loam. Okay. Yes, Words of Wind seems very good here. Because he only has 2 Mox Diamonds. That will teach him. So do this for blue. Words of Wind. Draw the Sanctum. We already played a forest, right? Yes. We play Elephant Grass. Pay for Words of Wind. Bounce, I guess, a Wild Growth, because we can still replay it. Maybe they have like a bunch of Punishing Fires in their hand. And that's why they didn't loam, like they wanted to Punishing Fire us, untap and Punishing Fire again or something. They don't have a land to recast their Mox Diamond in, clearly. So, do want Rip? Yes. Means I probably also want Helm. Back to basics could be fine here. I'm not entirely sure. RF Silence could be fine. Like sometimes they play Chalice or Sphere of Resistance. And also play like Mox Diamond, so I may want these. Don't Make Giant is not stellar. Elephant Cross is a bomb. I think Believing Ring is not the best card in the deck here. I mean, it's worse than Aura of Silence, I think. Like, usually it's gonna do the same. But this has, like, a higher functionality. Maybe I cut a Wild Growth because they're really big on Ghost Squadrons. Maybe also play Tabernacle, so probably going a bit lower on Zenith for Argothian is fine. Actually, I'm not even sure I like the basics that much here because of all the Mox Diamonds. I think it's better against Turbo Depths, for example. I'm leaving you one Doomwake, like it might kill Tireless Tracker or something. Maybe I should be going more for the strength of my own deck. Yeah, I think this. Yeah, I think I have to play to the strength of my own deck instead of like just try to answer Tireless Tracker, which I don't really care about. So. Even though they have Ghost Quarter, still the Wild Growths did a lot of work in the previous game. Easy mulligan. Mulligan. I think I just have to hope he does not have Wasteland here. Or like Ghost Quarter. I think I don't want to mulligan lower. Yeah, so anyway, I don't think I want to mulligan further here. Hope to scry into... Oh yeah, definitely gonna try to go for the basic. Like, this is weak to both Ghost Quarter and... weak to both Ghost Quarter and Wasteland. But by fetching a basic, at least we're only weak to like 4 cards in his deck instead of to 8 cards. Like, even if he Ghost Quarters here, we'll get back the land, and we'll be able to play like Sylvan Library. Oh, we can even play Library through a Sphere here. It's gonna be really good. Maybe, yeah, because of Sphere of Resistance, maybe I should bring in the Rex Sage. Or like leaving the Oblivion Rings there. Okay, here Ghost Quarter taking us off 1 mana could be annoying, because it would mean that we can't cast Enchantress Presence. Yes, I want to use Sylvan Library. Ooh, Rip seems good. We didn't draw an extra land, so I think I'm just going to keep all of them. It's not providing any pressure here. He could end off turn crop rotation. I can't actually crop rotation into a kill. I think I'm just going for the rest in peace here. Like, it's not doing anything against this board state, but if he goes crop rotation into something or next turn gambles or something, I guess, yeah, it's a good reason to cast this first. Opponent lets it resolve. Maybe they have a Dark Depths in hand and they're just not Ghost Quartering us to be able to have like natural Merit Lage next turn. That would be a possibility. Or maybe he has Tireless Tracker here. Like, I don't know what he would want to cast that costs 3 mana. Okay, he does have the tracker, so we have to start being a bit more careful with our with our sample library. So let's see, Sir Sanctum 1, 2, 3, so 4, 5, 6 mana. We pay 4 for Enchantress Presence, and then we can Utopia Sprawl. So I put back the Argothian. Let's see if I could also put Utopia Sprawl here first. Then I will have 4 mana, 5, 6. I will still have 6 mana, right? Yeah. I'll put this on. Wait, I need to put this on green to have double green for Presence and the Utopia Sprawl. And I put Utopia Sprawl on here. Put it on white, I guess, because of the Aura of Silence. Yeah, Silver Library has been doing a lot of work in this matchup. Because this is a matchup where you don't care about paying a lot of life. Either they deal 20 with Merit Lage, or they deal like just 2 with Punishing Fire, or 3 with this dude. Maybe against Delver this is not as good, because you don't wanna be paying life. So I could see it being just a sideboard card. Ooh, they do have the Ghost Quarter and the Wasteland. That's rough. Cross and grip on presence. Fair enough. Put this on top. I guess I don't need the Elephant Grass yet, do I? See, Argothian is gonna cost 3, then I have 3 more mana. No, I think I can't afford life here. I could pay Argothian. I could put this back. Yeah, because after playing Argothian, I'm only gonna be able to play Elephant Grass anymore. Play this land. Could also have played Enchantress. Like, I could have put back Argothian Enchantress, then play Presence and Elephant Grass. Would have been pretty much the same, right? Yeah, we'd have a random draw instead of... Yeah, like this Enchantress Presence would have been a random extra card in our hand. Do we still win if we top deck Helm of Obedience? Like, at least if he attacks and spends his mana to... Like, if he doesn't go Squatterous, but this Ancient Tomb means he can do both. And he could have Punishing Fire, but I guess we're not dead yet, because we only take... Yes, I want to use Ghost Quarter. I guess now Helm of Obedience is no longer an out. Here, this isn't doing anything, so I don't pay. Nope. Sylvan Library, yes. So you put on top of a library. Don't want either of these. I can't double fetch yet because he could easily have Punishing Fire in hand. Actually, do I? I don't think I even have... I don't have double white anymore for the Aura of Silence. Here I need to block. Then I need to draw another Argothian as another blocker, or like an Oblivion Ring for this guy. I can't Helm here because I can't draw an extra card with Sylvan. So that means I need to draw Argothian into Sprawl into draw land or something. Actually, this Ghost Quarter... Yeah, that's probably gonna be the nail in the coffin. How many of these did he have? Just 2, okay. Yes. Say put this back. Put this back. Now I need to fetch. This gives me an additional draw, but I don't get to play a 2-mana spell anymore, so I need to play Utopia Sprawl and hope to draw Argothian here, and my opponents cannot have Punching Fire. Actually, this gets me 2 draws, so it could draw into Serra's Sanctum, and did I already play a land? No, I did not. So I could draw into Serra's Sanctum plus Helm of Obedience, right? Oh, okay, actually, we did. Like, the basics wouldn't even have been so bad here. Either back to basics comes back in or Rex Sage. No, actually O-Ring, because we can't Zenith for Rex Sage anymore. I guess I'm going for Oblivion Ring. Because this can still deal with the tracker and back to basics doesn't. Yes, we'd like to play first. This is a tricky hand. I think I'm keeping and hoping to draw something better. At least you have turn 2 Argothian, and if we draw anything that adds more mana, we'll have Enchantress Presence. We just died to a very quick Miracle Age here. But that's... Thespian stage, okay. At least we have something to give us draw triggers of our Argothian. And to survive this Thespian stage. So let's see, we play Elephant Grass, we draw Rest in Peace, we play it of the Serra Sanctum. I can see that happening. Come on, opponent. Okay, he does have the win in hand. Guess I can start with playing Utopia Sprawl. For green. Let's see if he plays Terra Sanctum now. No, we can't play Argothian yet. I mean, I guess I start with Aura of Silence. Seems to do more, in my opinion. Like, just killing his exploration is not the worst. Crop rotation for... It's not even floating mana, that's interesting. He's not gonna go for Dark Depths here. Do I want to kill the exploration here? I think I do. So we play for Elephant Grass, then we play Candelabra. Okay, maybe we don't play it like that. gamble for, I don't know, loam, I'm assuming. Although he doesn't have a green mana anymore. He could also be going for Cross and Grip. I'm not sure if that's good. Ooh, Ghost Squatter. Maybe he did gamble for the Ghost Squatter and tried to ruin our Candelabra Utopia Sprawl interaction. The opponent had not played Sphere of Resistance. I might have thought that he had, like, end of turn make a token, then untap Cross and Grid my Elephant Grass. But now there is no reason to play the Elephant Grass yet. So I untap my Utopia Sprawl. And that means I can play Utopia Sprawl on this land and still use it this turn. See, this is on green. I think I need to put one on white at some point. So otherwise, Ghost Squattering this land would take away all my mana. I'm playing this now for like more mana next turn. Because like playing Elephant Grass now will just give me more upkeep costs to deal with, which I don't really feel like doing. Crop rotation 4. Oh, yeah, it's just gonna make his dude bigger, I guess, or getting more clues. Or trying to screw with me. I might sacrifice this here to have enough mana to Banishing Light this guy. Then that leaves us weak to Cross and Grip, but he only has one card in hand. I think I'm not going to be doing anything here. He's going to keep drawing cards, and I'm just going to tap all my mana. So I think I have to sacrifice here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For white. This is gonna cost 4, right? So I will have 2 mana left. So I can't play Argothian before I do this. Maybe I should have floated more white. Because then I could have played Rest in Peace. That seems like it would have been better than playing another Argothian. So he could theoretically loam, get his Ghost Quarter back and take us off this white mana. I haven't seen any Words of Wind in this match yet. Like, theoretically I have 3 of them in the deck, but they just seem to be all on the bottom half of my deck. Did find a Ghost Quarter. Ooh, he did not use it. That means he wants to keep open Dark Depths here. I think to play it safe I need to start with Elfin Cross. To be sure I'll always have the mana for it. Like I could play a second one to play around Crossing Grip. I'm not sure if it's worth it. See, untap these two. Oh yeah, actually that's could be a smart move by our opponent. Then again, now he doesn't have the mana anymore to end of turn make a token, so that means I can spend my mana doing other stuff, like playing Rest in Peace and the next turn trying Helm of Obedience. Okay, so we still have a land to play. We don't have anything to do with the mana though. I think I can discard some Enchantress effects. Let's see, I need to draw one land to be able to Helm of Obedience him this turn. So that means if I pay... No, actually I think I'm not paying and hope to just top deck a land, which I don't. So an Abundant Growth here, hope to draw Serra Sanctum. I would save the day. Really, where are all my Serra Sanctums? I only played one yet. I guess I can try one more time to dig for it. Yes, alright. I think that should give us all the mana we need. Giving a drop. Actually, I think now I can put a Wild Growth under it, just for overkill. And opponent concedes. Okay. They didn't even know we had Helm of Obedience, but they probably knew something big was coming. Round 3. Yes, would like to play first. Yes, would like to keep. And his hand has the perfect curve, so that's... If his name is Nicol Bolas, he's probably playing some evil deck, like Storm or something. He's not. So we can play through days, so I'm definitely gonna try that. And I'm gonna cast Abundant Growth even if this gets forced, just digging a card deeper. I think I want one more Enchantress effect before I start going for Words of Wind. They might drop some Leovold here, right? No, they don't. Okay. I'm definitely not playing Caracas, because it might get wastelanded, and I might want to keep it around for a Leovold at some point. If he names Enchantress Presence here, we're probably gonna lose the Words of Wind as well to the flashback. In which case, oh yeah, in which case I want to upkeep, bounce my Abundant Growth, I think. Do I? Yeah, I think so, because he's gonna sacrifice the Baleful Strix. So he can't bounce. Like, if he could bounce Baleful Strix of my Words of Wind. Actually, I can't even bounce my Abundant Growth because I don't have the Words of Wind. I'm really just talking crap here. So we just got like 3 for 1. That's I think we need to send a message by attacking. Jace Mind Sculptor. That's the only 4 mana thing I can imagine here. Yeah, maybe I should have played the fetch land to protect myself from a Fate Sealing. Leave the card on top. Tireless Tracker, okay. That's something new. Probably gonna leave it on top. No. Like, he should have left it on top to try to force me to fetch here. Yeah, I'm glad that I'm able to keep my fetch up. I guess it doesn't look like a wasteland deck, so I'm gonna play Caracas now, just not to get him to Turect. The opponent is not keeping open Death Right. Actually, there are no instants or sorceries to exile. That makes sense. That's unfortunate. Doomwig Giant doesn't look really amazing here, but at least it's a brick wall. I want to be able to play around days without having to crack my fetch. I mean, this deck clearly does not have days. I mean, it's. But I also don't want to play out these forests to play around like call against command or something. Like, they don't seem to be playing red, so they're not likely to call against command me. But this might incite them to play something like a discard spell and waste it on my forest. Okay, these guys are getting big. Okay, that's actually a funny combo. Like 7 clue tokens. Not sure we can beat this much card advantage. Yeah, and we're dead when he attacks for like 10 damage and drains us for 4 more, so we're taking 14 there. I'm not sure I want ley lines here, but he does have both a targeted sacrifice and like cable therapy. Elfin Grass seems very mediocre against a deck with a lot of mana. I guess I can leave in one Elfin Grass for random draw triggers. Yeah, this also helps against the Jace. So I guess there is a reason to playing it. This hand is fine. Like it doesn't. My opponent doesn't look like he's a wasteland deck, so. I also think I would like to build. I think I would like to build a red deck like this, also with abundant growth, but like with Words of Wind, Words of War instead, like just shoot a whole lot of damage. Let's start with Candelabra. Here I want to start with Zenith, because I don't have anything to follow it up with. Like if this gets countered, he can't surgical it. If the Argothian gets countered, he can upkeep surgical it and take the second one. No, I mean, he can surgical it in response to the Greens and Zenith, I mean. Okay. Because I have a second Sanctum, do I want to play Enchantress Presence first? No, I think that's greedy. I just untap both of these. Revolt, hooray! Lol. Definitely bouncing this here. Then probably need to float the mana before, right? 4 mana. I'll have 1 to untap this again. Yeah, like I'll play Argothian. Then untap both of these lands. Forest pitching Leofold. There he goes. I'm just activating this to spend my floating mana. Sure. Could care less. Don't think I care enough to kill the Veteran Explorer. Let's see, Utopia Sprawl here. I have 3 mana and nothing to cast, so I may want to bounce stuff. Yeah, I think I want to start. I think I'm gonna bounce this Utopia Sprawl here. I have a green mana. I have a green mana floating to cast it again. So Abrupt Decay, maybe Abrupt Decay against Leovold as an extra out. Better than Elephant Grass. Because if we hadn't top decked the Karakas, we would have been in trouble. Like we could have tried Words of Wind and start bouncing it, but I think that would have been quite slow. I guess I'm keeping this because of the disruption. At least it can deal with two troublesome permanents. Yeah, I guess I can throw the Words of Wind out here. I don't know if it does anything, like maybe it gives him a decay target end of turn. So maybe it makes him spend his mana a bit more efficiently. And then again, like we would need to get rid of his decay anyway at some point. He does not. Come on, Leovold. I want to see Leovold here. Oh, Pernicious Deed. Do I care about Pernicious Deed? I mean, it does take all these cards, right? I could decay it, but then I can't decay Leovold anymore. Then I have to hope Banishing Light is enough. I think I'm still gonna decay, because if he has a removal spell for the Banishing Light and gets back Pernicious Deed, that would be troublesome. Sure. Miracle. Yeah, I think I have to Banishing Light this year, because I'm not doing anything. And if he gets to draw any more cards, then I mean, he's gonna get a second clue here. And like he's already 2 cards ahead. Yeah, obviously he's gonna draw Leovold right after we use the Banishing Light. At least we are not doing anything with draw triggers here, so I'm not gonna bounce it just to prevent the damage. Such a ridiculous card. Maybe we should be playing it, but I think it's very loose to put the Leovold in this deck sideboard. Let's see, this is 1, 2, 3 mana, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we need 4 more mana before we can hardcast Emrakul. Looks like a chase. Maybe a Tireless Tracker. Wait, a second Leovold? What the hell? Does he need like threshold or something? Okay, it's a misclick, he says. So Let's first see if this resolves before we bounce the Leovold. We could have a Diabolic Edict in response to this activation, of course, because he's going to get priority before we get to play the Wild Growth. Leyline will protect us against discard for Emrakul and against some sacrifice effects. I'm definitely playing that out. Oh, he does have a Force of Will. Interesting. I think next turn I might actually have Emrakul, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of Sarah Sanctum, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No. I'm still some mana short. He's not playing out the Leovold anymore, so he doesn't want to be drawing cards off Caracas. Wait, did he just give me the last 2 mana I needed for Emrakul? That would be really, would have been really sweet. Yes, I want to choose 2 basics. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Surgical Argothian, sure. Ooh, actually we're gonna lose a mana here because of the Maelstrom Pulse. That's unfortunate. Top deck land. Top deck, actually this is a mana, because it's replaces itself while also giving 1 more for Sarah Sanctum. Let's see, this should be... Thank you, Veteran Explorer. Always pleasure doing business with you. And we're 2-1, like with some very strange games. Give me some water while I wait. I think I'm also taking, actually, I'm gonna take a toilet break, because I will be able to concentrate better. Okie dokie, I'm back. Yeah, I'm just gonna mute my audio while I eat, so you don't have to hear the crunching. Yeah, I'm keeping this hand because of, like, at least it has the abundant growth words of wind, so it has like half. It has like half of the combo already. So that's better than random 6, I think. Turns out we no longer have any piece of the combo, really. We do still have the abundant growth, but it's not doing anything. Please waste me. Yes. But he does know I have a second one, right? After he thought he's me? Okay. My mouse is not moving. Guess I fetch first to see if he has stifle. Nope, does not. could be playing Daze, but he's keeping his mana open, so it might as well just be Counterspell. So I can't keep playing around Counterspell forever. The longer I wait, the more likely he is to have like Snapcaster Thoughtseize. This does look like check pile. Leopold, no Snapcaster Thoughtseize, that's fine. I might actually want to play out Caracas soon, because if he gets him to Tarak and takes a Caracas, I don't have an out to Leopold anymore. I'm not gonna believe in ring the Snapcaster. I'm gonna wait for something like Chase. Actually, I'm really stupid here. Like, I thought he was not on Wasteland, but he already showed us Wasteland earlier. So that's clearly a mistake. That I could have avoided. Did play red, so I'm gonna assume he's on Kolaghan's command and board out my Candelabras. Board in some Graveyard Hate against all the Snapcaster, Deathrite, Cold gas command, value train. Probably decay also to stop likely evolve. They did have some basics, right? Yeah, I think back to basics could be fine as a one-off here. Could see cutting a forest. I think we had enough lands in the game. Maybe could cut a wild growth while we read it. Maybe 2 rest in peace is fine. I think I'm not gonna try to win with Helm Rip, right? No, I think I'm gonna try it. And the Wake Giant is not stellar here. This hand is fine. I guess I'm gonna play it on blue here, right? Yeah, probably on blue. If he plays Wasteland, that means he might have Dazes, but I think I can't afford to play around it because I don't have a fourth mana yet. So if I sprawl this one and I get wasted here, yeah, then I'm still not going to be able to play around the possible Daze. And I kind of doubt this guy plays Daze anyway. Like, I think he's more likely to have like Spell Pierce or Flusterstorm or something. Abrupt Decay? Okay. Opponent is having it go all again. Yeah, I didn't know like these control decks still played Abrupt Decay, but turns out they do. I'm gonna play out the Serra Sanctum here, like it's slightly weaker to Wasteland, but we can still use the cast out in his turn, like if he plays Liliana or a Jace or something like that. I think do I want to cycle it here? I think I want to cycle this. Because I still have an Oblivion Ring for any other problematic permanent. Yeah, in the Eye of Chaos lets me play through a Force of Will here, like they can't force my Argothian. But I also won't be having double. Yeah, I'm also not gonna be able to play around Liliana now because I don't get the extra trigger of my Argothian because I ran out of blue mana. Or I mean green mana. Deathrite is fine. Ooh, Rest in Peace seems good. Choose green. So yeah, play Abundant Growth on this land. Activate Words of Wind. Bounce a Utopia Sprawl. Guess I can activate it again, right? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna activate it again. Bounce a Utopia Sprawl. And opponent concedes, because I'm gonna bounce their board. See, I think I like this configuration. And this seems very good. Like, it has leyline and like any kind of yeah, turn 2 play depending on the situation. He already fetched, so that means yeah, like I don't like fetching into a Deathrite if I can avoid it, but I prefer playing around. I prefer playing around the Wasteland than yeah, because he already has a fetch land of his own. See, then turn 2. I'm not sure which of these cards that I prefer. I think I'm gonna start with getting another basic here. And my opponent is auto passing. Means I think I want to drop. I think I want to drop Rest in Peace here. Like it will mean he'll have less mana next turn, so he can't go for a Jace. He's not auto passing. Okay. It'll make him have less options, and at least we won't. If we play Argothian now and he untaps and plays Leovold, yeah, that's not really gonna achieve anything. Like this will always achieve something for sure. Now we can play Argothian, and if it resolves, we get immediately like one draw trigger. Seems better to me. Opponent has a something. Did I board in the back to basics? I think a single one, right? Yeah. Oh, decay my Rest in Peace, sure. And then I want to sprawl here for, I don't know which color, probably either green or white. I think green is fine. Like I have white here, this can make white and we have another growth. So he can't play, like he can play Liliana, but we have Leyline to protect from the sacrifice. It's, like he doesn't have the mana to play Jace yet. So I think, oh actually, yeah, he can play Leovold if he wants because Rest in Peace is gone. So I start with Abundant Growth on, I don't know, I guess on this one again. I don't think I want to waste my Oblivion Ring on a Deathrite. I'll play Sylvan Library here. Like this could get spell pierced if I'm unlucky, but See, I wanted to keep my options open in case I drew something like Sarah's Sanctum and be able. Yeah, this also protects us from Vendilion Clique. So yeah, like this, I think this is good in this matchup. Could even be a good main deck card. Snapcaster Brainstorm end of turn, sure. Anything my opponent does that's not killing me, I don't care. I guess I could Zenith for more value, yeah. I think I want to keep the Caracas, because we're still kind of weak against Leovold. And I think I shuffled the Sarah's Sanctum, right? Because I'm gonna take a lot of damage here otherwise. Ooh, crap, I can't actually cast the Leyline of Sanctity anymore here. If I do it like this. I guess I'll just Zenith after drawing the Sarah Sanctum here. At least it gives us a blocker. Or actually, because we have Caracas, I could see wanting to Oblivion Ring the Death Rite at such a low life total. For Death Rite. Yeah, I shouldn't have paid life there, like it didn't really add any useful cards to my hand. Here I could be dead to bolts, or like even bolt snap bolts. I think I want to block both of them. Going to trying Leovold. Sure, we have Caracas. Nope, do not want to use. So let's start with bouncing the Leovold. And I think I want to play in the Eye of Chaos for protecting me against counter spells for the rest of the turn, maybe even the rest of the game. For speech Baleful Tricks, sure. So then I want to Utopia Sprawl here. Ooh, Abrupt Decays, not the worst. Did I already play a land? Oh yeah, play the Caracas. Okay, that makes sense. Actually, he can't even bolt me. I don't know why I'm playing around a bolt here. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. I go down to 3. Yeah, I can actually just take this here. I could have drawn a lot more cards last turn. If he plays Leovold, I think I upkeep Caracas just to be able to get myself a library. So I can put these 2 useless cards back. Do I want to fetch? Like if I fetch, I think I want to shuffle them away by zenithing. Or I might just start going for Words of Wind. I think I start with Zenith. It will mean I'll definitely have a second blocker then. But then, if need be, I can fetch. Like, ooh, back to basics seems sweet here. Rest in peace is, So either I back to basics or I try to go for Words of Wind, but I think I don't have enough money yet to go for Words of Wind now. So I'm gonna start by, actually if I play back to basics I can't bounce his Deathrite, like his dude anymore, but whatever. I think the upside is too big here. Ooh, we found Helm of Obedience. Sadly, we can only go for Rest in Peace yet. Then we'll have 2 Helm of Obedience next turn. I was hoping to draw a Serra Sanctum and the Helm of Obedience, both of them at the same time. Discard. I guess a land. There's more draw spells. If he has marsh casualties, we would lose. I need to block with one of these. Upkeep, nothing. Civil Library, yes. Put back. Serra Sanctum, Abundant Growth. Guess I'm just starting with jamming the Helm of Obedience, right? No, I'm actually gonna start with Utopia Sprawl, draw some more cards for free. Words of Wind, I think Words of Wind forces him to use a Force of Will if he has one, because otherwise he just loses to me bouncing the board. And then Helm of Obedience is free to resolve. Did not force it yet. See, Banishing Light, tap this for mana, activate Words of Wind. Bounce a Wild Growth. So I can put a Wild Growth on Serra Sanctum. At least I won't have to worry about this guy anymore. Wild Growth on Serra Sanctum. Hope to find an Emrakul at some point. Did not. Let's go to second main and have, like, he can't even hardcast Force anymore at this point because he let me go to second main. So if I play Helm here, I can't hardcast Emrakul anymore, right? Or I did not. Well, if I play Sylvan Library, I actually can, I think, because I have 17 mana. Yeah, I think playing Sylvan Library first is correct. Just draw one more card. Could decay my Rest in Peace in response as well. Okay, I shouldn't have played this so carefully probably, but I just wanted to make sure that I won the game. So I wanted, like, as long as I had time, I wanted to play around as many cards as possible. Dredge 88. Let's see if he's on Dredge or not. Okay, I assume this is like yeah, not the deck he's playing, because he would be really silly another disadvantage. If he just lets everybody know what deck he's playing. And this hand is a keep. And my opponent plays first, so they're definitely not mana stretch. Yeah, hooray for Bob matchups. We need a petal to win this turn, but even like if he untaps, he also wins. So he just needs to not kill himself, because like there's nothing we can do. Like whatever we play, we don't have any. Oh, you can actually just play all the leads. Flashback, Past in Flames here. Ritual, blah blah. Yeah, okay, so we dead. I don't want to waste no time watching him masturbate. Okay. Maybe this is a maybe pile. So you put in Rips, put in Aura and Eye of Chaos. Probably cut a Doomwake, probably cut some number of Elephant Grass. I think I'd like to cut a land in this matchup. Yeah, I don't know, I'll just try something random like this. This hand is okay by itself, but it does nothing against Storm, so I think I'm just gonna mulligan, hope to have something better. Yeah, I'll keep this, like at least Rest in Peace does more than the Argothian I had. Hmm. Is he gonna go for it? Okay. Oh yeah, he just wants to take the rest in peace. That makes sense. Hooray for the turn 2 top deck Leyline of Sanctity. Just in time. Okay, GG, or not so GG. Yeah, at least I broke even in this league. So that means I guess I'm just gonna open 2 of them for random luck. Carving the Merciless and 10 play points. That's not enough. I'm just gonna open 2 more. Ooh, Thought Not Seer seems better. Snuff Out seems nice, and last one. Double Snuff Out. Okay. Anyway, that was the video for today. I think I'm not playing anymore for the rest of the day. But yeah, and also school starts in 2 days, so I'm probably also not recording a lot for the next few weeks. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, I'll see you later.